August the 13th, 2024. Guys, a beautiful day here in central Mississippi. It is now 11:47 a.m. It's a little warm, 103 as far as the heat index. Guys, that's nothing compared to this time last year. I think we're seeing an earlier start to some fall weather. Of course, we still got some hot weather coming up, but the last couple of days have been a lot more tolerable than what we're seeing or have been seeing. Now, here is Tropical Storm Ernesto. It's going to become a strong Cat 2 right on the verge of a Cat 3. Now, it's not expected to make landfall anywhere inside the continental U.S. right here, but Bermuda, you're going to have a very strong Category 2 hurricane if this thing tracks. Now, we know that it's going to change, but what we got, guys, is a front coming off the U.S. here. And that's going to determine where this thing goes. Now, it looks like it's going to come up here towards Bermuda. After it crosses Bermuda, we'll look at it and curve back just a little bit this way. We'll see, guys. But let's put this back in motion. And we're right there. See that? Now, let me put this in infrared so you get an idea where the hot spots are. Now, we got a fast-moving storm coming right now. This is coming into Arkansas and just above it into Missouri, headed towards the Mississippi River. But again, we're getting a little cooler weather than normal. Now, this is what we're dealing with here. If it was coming directly to the mainland U.S., I would have already been on top of it a few days ago. But I've been watching it. Don't know what will happen with the system behind it. We are in that time of hurricane season. Again, this thing is wrapping up pretty well. It's about to be free of all the islands as it steps through here. And then Bermuda, more than likely, you're going to take the first brunt of this. Now, an hour ago, the National Hurricane Center came out, guys, and put this up. We've got 50-mile-per-hour winds now that are sustained. It's moving west-northwest at 18 miles per hour. Pretty good clip there. It's not going to make it to the Dominican Republic right here, guys. It looks like it's going to skate right across here, and it goes from a storm to a nature hurricane. Now, by the time it gets into this area, right in here, you're going to start seeing it get into a Cat 2. Bermuda is right here. This could change to a Cat 3, but you're going to definitely have Cat 3 gusts. This is 8 a.m. Saturday as you're waking up. Bermuda, you're going to have this thing on your doorstep. So what you're going to be wanting to do is make sure by 8 a.m. Friday, start Friday morning. I'd start today, but no later than Friday morning, preparing. And as it goes across, it's only going to slow down by about 5 miles an hour. And then you see this curve to the north. That matches the tracking that I'm using also. Now, you've got tropical storm warnings in the blue, and you've got hurricane watches in the pink. So that's how fast this thing is accelerating. Now, this was updated about 25 minutes ago at 12:30 p.m. Eastern. All the models are pretty much coming together. The purple line is the Navy model, and your light green line right there is a Canadian model. You can see everything is kind of moving in this direction. Once it crosses Bermuda, the last thing in the tracking from the National Hurricane Center is showing it slightly curving back towards mainland. And the Fox guys down at Sky Tower in Tampa showing basically the same thing. A Cat 1 right here in the morning, Cat 2 by Thursday morning, remaining in Cat 2 all the way through this area. Now, Bermuda's here. So, and it's saying it's going to remain a Cat 2 past that, but notice the curve back. And I'm going to show you the map that I put together for this. Winds at 18 miles an hour. Everything's matching 50 mile per hour sustained winds. Now, let's take a look at the data. I'm not going to make it long and drawn out. I just want to give you what I'm seeing. Now, these are the printouts from the National Hurricane Center, the coordinates, speed, things like that, and I placed them on the map. We're going to quickly become a Cat 2, guys, then a Cat 3 up through this area. Then it starts to become dangerous when it gets close to Bermuda. Right there's a beautiful island. So check that out right there. I think we have a Navy base there, things like that. But you're dealing with, look at this, 109 mile per hour winds with 132 mile gust. 111 is a Cat 3. 131 is a Cat 4. So you're going to be getting very close, within 2 miles an hour of a Cat 3 with Cat 4 gust right there. Now it's going to come right across it. Here's the next marker right there. It's pretty much going to be on the right side, Bermuda. Now this could wander. This is what we have now. But by the time we get here, guys, it's only slowed down to 5 miles an hour, by 5 miles an hour. So you're still very close to, you're at a strong Category 2 at that point with Cat 3 gust. Bermuda, you're going to take about 5 miles per hour off the storm. But as small as you are and as big as it is, that's not going to be a great impact for the rest of this. But guys, if we just back this up, I want to show you something. Notice the same curve they were talking about in the National Hurricane Center in this last section. Still a strong Cat 2. If it continues this, more than likely St. Pierre, St. John's in this area will get scathed with it. Then it will probably move towards the United Kingdom. Again, I didn't want to make it a long, drawn-out thing because the only thing really in danger now, here in the islands, you're going to have some Cat 1 winds and things like that. Watch out for it. But then it's just going to be in open water, an interest to mariners. But when it starts getting close to Bermuda is the time you really got to pay attention to it. Bermuda, do not wait. Prepare now. We're watching this, guys. You watch it. It's a heads up. Be safe.